die Verbrennung der Amerikaner.
What is up, my beautiful mates of YouTube? My name is Aussie Marcel, and in today's video I'm going to be recommending 2 Versace fragrances every man should have in their collection. And I'm also going to be sharing my first impressions and thoughts on Bade'e Al Oud, a Middle Eastern fragrance. So let's start things off with Bade'e Al Oud. I don't know too much about this one except that it's supposed to be a clone or a Middle Eastern interpretation of Inicio's Oud for Greatness, which is one of the most potent fragrances on the market. And here it is. It's just like a little 1ml or 2ml sample bottle. I'll just spray it on my right hand. Geez, the atomizer on this thing is incredible. And it's all over my fingers now as well. Really woody, really sweet. There is like an oud note here, but it's like velvet oud. It's very velvety, smooth, not stinky or stanky if you prefer. Man, this smells absolutely incredible. There is like, now that I think about it, if you want like a really mainstream, mass appealing oud fragrance to start off your oud journey with, definitely check out Bade'e Al Oud Oud for Glory. I can see this being very popular with both men and women, especially those people that like their oud fragrances really sweet and are less obnoxious. This doesn't have any animalic notes, it doesn't come across offensive or challenging. It's very woody and it's quite sweet as well, and I reckon this is going to be, as far as oud fragrances for a first timer, right up there. So definitely check this one out. I've seen bottles of it on eBay for about $64 Australian, and at that price, if you only need one spray, I reckon that's pretty good value. Now for the Versace fragrances. Versace Pour Homme and Versace Blue Jeans Man. I'm going to start off with Versace Blue Jeans Man because I reckon this is the most well-known fragrance in the Versace catalogue. This smells synthetic, a little sweet, aromatic, but it doesn't smell like any one thing in particular. It's very synthetic and smells like nothing in nature, but that's kind of the appeal. It's very fresh. And it's a throwback. If you're from like the early 90s, or if you were growing up in the early 90s, this was probably in your rotation. In my mind, this is one of the best fragrances of all time, and you can pick this one up for $25 at Chemist Warehouse. But if you shop online, I've seen it go from anywhere between $20 to $40 Australian. It's long lasting, it smells great, it smells quite masculine, but it could also be a unisex fragrance. Just because of how sweet and aromatic it is. It's really good. If you're from somewhere with a warmer climate, Versace Blue Jeans is going to be very good value for you. It's cheap, and you can just spray this on after you go for a swim, after you shower, like I usually do. Really ideal for those situations. And for the price you're paying, the performance you're getting, it's a classic. And another thing I want to quickly note, this one is great for compliments. Versace Pour Homme, on the other hand, on a tester strip it comes across very generically masculine, but on your skin, I'll just spray it on my hand, it's much more delicate. You get the citrus, I get lemon peel, orange peel, mandarin, fresh spicy, like fresh green vetiver, but it doesn't smell anywhere near as masculine on the skin. It comes across quite unisex, quite soft, very versatile. I mean, as far as versatility goes, Versace Pour Homme is going to be near the top of that list. You're going to be able to pull this off on the hottest summer day and also on the coldest winter day. The design looks absolutely beautiful. I love the design of this one. If you're somebody that doesn't really want to own too many fragrances and just want to stick something on your shelf that looks nice, there's not too many fragrances on the market that can really beat this, trump this in terms of overall presentation. The pricing for Versace Pour Homme is pretty good as well. For about $50 you get 50 ml here in Australia. There are better value fragrances out there, but people love the way Versace Pour Homme smells. And if you're a man, if you're a woman, if you're anywhere in between, you're going to be able to pull this one off, especially in slightly warmer weather. But don't get me wrong, it is very versatile. If you've ever worn either of those Versace fragrances before, let me know in the comments below. I can't wait to hear what you guys have to say. And also, if you've ever worn Bade'e Al Oud before, let me know in the comments below. Anyways, my name is Aussie Marcel, and until the next video, I'll catch you guys around.